I believe it's very hard for young people sometimes to be able to name what they're feeling, and I find using creative arts gives them an opportunity or another way to identify or to find what resonates with them emotionally, and then engaging in the process allows them to find a way to work through something that they can't name.
And I suppose they're at a time when they're discovering who they are, and we kind of do find out who we are when we see ourselves reflected back through other people.
And sometimes it's interesting to consider what we represent for the young person.
Identifying things that you can't put into words, you can put into a picture or a colour or a shape, and then being able to have a look at it, as you were saying, Colin, with some distance, being able to be the observer rather than the person who's in the moment of that emotion, that you can observe it and look back maybe at a situation where it came up and why did it come up and start to unpick it.
I mean, I think it's also that we all are, advocates for trying to, I know certainly, to try to improve understanding of the benefits of art in education, in health, in, all of those spheres. Like, I look at Finland. Like Finland, the children play till they're 7 and then they start school, and, or even going back to John Dewey, Elliot Eisner, people like that who have been for a long time, have understood the benefits of integrating art within education at all levels and all areas.
And I think it's important as well that when they're in that space that they realise there's no right and wrong. That you can make mistakes. You can come up with a sketch or a monologue or a dance or a physical piece of performance that may not be used, but in order to get to where you wanted to get, that piece had to be used or created to get rid of that notion, that kind of educational school setting of it's right or wrong. There's no in between. I always try and tell the young people or say to them, it's your opinion, so what you think is your opinion, and that's completely valid.
The safe space of a workshop situation with the drama anyway, they can play it off. They can, all those things they wanted to try and were afraid to try or express or whatever, they can play it off and see the response and see how they respond to the response, and all that gets played out unmentioned. It's just all that beautiful stuff happens, and they get to know where they stand a little bit more.
I suppose what I was thinking, I know you mentioned the word methodologies, Colin, but it's almost like as artists or facilitators we have a kind of a kit bag, whether it's on the inside or whether it's the physical kit bag, and then you take out different tools for different groups, or you learn new tools or new skills yourself, and then you're working with them, and it's that bit about language. And I know that one of the words or the acronyms that got used in the projects this year was CHIME, and then we've mentioned the word connection and community so much today. I suppose I just ended up thinking about that word: connection, hope, identity, meaning and empowerment, and then how individual that is for each person.